That's great.
That was so crazy. Oh, and we were both just like,
What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna put on covers on the hose bibs. A lot of freezes happen from that. We're also going to take a pressure read, make sure that the pressure is not crazy high or anything like that. We're going to put a water heater blanket around the water heater itself to prevent it from losing heat. We're also going to be flagging the actual homeowner shutoff. So that if there is a pipe break, that you can actually go and find it quickly and shut it off. Prevents a lot of water damage. So yeah, let's take care of it. We've got the valve to flag. And then I'm also gonna grab that blanket, water heater blanket. Helps out a lot with the efficiency. But for right now, just to manage the amount of stuff that we're carrying, just gonna carry a couple of these covers. We're gonna do a quick walk around the outside and put the covers on where they're needed. This is a vacuum breaker. It's required by the city code. At some point in the time, back in the day, somebody was filling up their pool and the water to the city shut off. Well, because they had this on and they had their pool full of water, you know, chlorine water, it sucked, because of the vacuum effect, it sucked water back through this hose bib and back into the city. And ever since that, they've made it to where you have to have a vacuum breaker. Vacuum breakers kind of suck. They do go bad, and they honestly go bad every like 5 years or so. And that would look, what it looks like is by actually around the vacuum breaker, water is going to be spraying because it's just rubber that holds that whole thing together. So, and then replacing it also kind of sucks. We actually have to take off the whole hose bib. Replacing just the vacuum breaker isn't an option because there's actually a set screw that is designed to break off. And when they first put these things on there, they break off that set screw, making it to where we actually have to take off the whole valve, not just the vacuum breaker. It's unfortunate, but it's the way of things. Love it. All right, everything else looks good. Looks like it was just 2 hose bibs. There's usually 1 hose bib in the front, 1 hose bib in the back. Larger homes might have up to 3, 4. And I've been in a house that had 12 toilets. I'm sure that place had quite a few hose bibs as well. But this right here is gonna be the homeowner shutoff. That's what this first one is typically. It's got a valve inside of it. And then this other one is going to be the pressure reducing valve. So the pressure out by the city is actually going to be about 100, 140 PSI, so that they can move water throughout the subdivision. And it is your responsibility on your side of the meter to have a pressure reducing valve to bring the water pressure down to a manageable 50 to 70 PSI. And if your pressure reducing valve goes bad, and it can, and it absolutely will over time as everything breaks, your pressure can go too high or it can go too low, or you can get a restriction in flow. And so like when you're flushing like multiple toilets, or you run a sink or something like that and your actual water pressure goes way down, that's a restriction in flow. And all of these things can happen from your pressure reducing valve going bad. That's just that right there. So with the water heater blanket, it is a large piece of insulation that goes and gets wrapped around the water heater. And like I was saying, it's going to increase the efficiency of the heater because less of the heat that it produces is going to be radiated through the actual tank of the unit. So the other thing too is that we also want to make sure that we're not covering up the intake down below here. Definitely don't want that to be covered up at all. Want to make sure that that's all going to be exposed, because that's where it gets oxygen from. We also don't want to cover up the drain down here, because if it's going to be flushed in the future, and it should every year, that's ideal. We're going to want access to that drain right there. The other thing too is that these brass drains are a lot better than the plastic ones. Plastic drains really suck. They make plumbers cry, because it's really hard to actually drain a water heater if the drain is made out of plastic. And a lot of them aren't really designed to actually be drained with sediment in there. Yeah, you can often get water out of there, but not getting the sediment out. These brass drains, however, are good. You can drain them, and you can get sediment out of there. And now they're all ready for winter. Pretty much everything that we can take care of has been taken care of, so they're all set.